Welcome to Kentucky Fried Chicken in my local, well, this is my neighborhood, and you can see they've already put down on the ground line for customers to stand on. So there's an orderly fashion to get your Christmas chicken. But I got news for you. That's not actually what the majority of Japanese do. They don't go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. There's a lot of misconceptions. I've been in Japan now. This is my going on to my 27th year. Over the years, I've seen and done it a lot. And I kind of like what Kentucky Fried Chicken has done, because 25 years ago, when I came to Tokyo, when I came to Japan, I was living in the Nagoya area. We did not have any options for roast turkey, for mashed potatoes, stuffing, American culture, bringing people together through food. And I think it was in the 1970s, the story goes that Kentucky Fried Chicken, an expat who was going to KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken at the time, brought up this idea that maybe you should have Thanksgiving and serve the expats, and they did that. And it started to take on little by little, and eventually Kentucky Fried Chicken became something that now they have a marketing tool for every year to sell a lot of chicken in advance. You have to make an online reservation. But I've only done that a few times. You don't need to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, actually. There's a lot of other options here, and I want to show you that, as well as talk about my experience with Christmas in Japan. It's not that wonderful. It's like, yeah, I'd really much rather be in the United States, to be honest with you. You want to be with family. You want to be a place where there is some sort of religious background, I think, to it, so you can feel, what the holiday means. Let me show you what right over here, there is. They have the Cozy Corner, which is a famous cake shop in Ginza. They have it in Monzen Nakacho as well. And you can see all that cake stacked up right there. And the ladies dressed up in Santa outfits are selling the Christmas cake on the street. So there's going to be so many people, probably in an hour or two. They want to get their Christmas cakes out to people. And you can see they look really good. It's about $25 for that one, and about $35 for the other one. And I'll take you over there in a second. But Christmas cake is the first element to this. I walked into my supermarket, and this is why Kentucky Fried Chicken, maybe they helped to start this, but roast chicken is the thing. Roast chicken and cake. Now, they do have the deep fried chicken there, but the vast majority, there's a Japanese deep fried chicken. It's pretty good. This is supermarket. This is not Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is where most people will get it. This is the roast chicken leg. They get a lot of this from, you can get these at the supermarket, and it's about $9 for 2 roast chicken legs. Or you can just get one for about, $5, $4.80. I'm thinking about the conversion rates here. It's also strawberry season, and that's why you get the strawberry shortcake. It is Japanese strawberry season. They're so good. Everyone is sweet. You don't get an imperfect strawberry, not very often. So the prices reflect that coming from Saga Prefecture. So you'll see in the Christmas cake selection, there's more white, like just Nama cream, regular whipped cream and strawberry kind of shortcake. But you see there's the Mambran, the chestnut, as well as some mixed up cake in here. And I like what they've done. They put a little chocolate in there for people like me, because I like a little chocolate. And then they have these really cute ones for the kids. They didn't actually, there's a cherry on there, but the eyes are actually just printed on there, those eyebrows. So they're still pretty darn cute. So when it comes to the food, yeah, you know what? They do a roaring business with cake and chicken. Cake and chicken. And whatever else can be on the side there, I'm not sure. My first Christmas dinner in Japan in 1998 was sushi. And I remember going into the sushi place in Okazaki. The teachers at my English school, they took me to eat out, because they knew you have to work on Christmas Day in Japan. What? It was on New Year's, right now it's Christmas Eve. So it was on Christmas Eve at night. The staff, we went out to a sushi place, and it was deserted. There was nobody in there except for us. I don't know why. Maybe it's because everybody goes back to their family, even in Japan. And the manager of the restaurant, bless his soul, he put on Elvis Christmas. I don't know where he got the CD. It was the era of CD. And they had, all of a sudden I heard Elvis in the background. I'm like, what is this? It's a Christmas miracle. And we had some sushi for Christmas time. And look, it's not really what you eat. It's more about the people that you were with, and they were my family. Look at the guy on the bicycle with the Christmas hat. Did you look at that? He's delivering cake. He's delivering stuff. And I saw a dude come out with a mega buys to try to break out of their shyness and show some love to the girl that they're interested in. I might know this from experience myself. Popular spots like illuminations, restaurants, observation decks are often booked, which is why Japan is so full of LED lights. They know that people are going to be going out spending money on dates, not just on Christmas Eve, but throughout this season. It's just a romantic time. So that's why Japan is the country of LED lights during the December period. It's because people go out and spend a lot of money if they've got a lot of lights, because everybody's looking for that romantic Christmas experience. And that's why Japan's so famous for illuminations, which is the second one here. Cities really light it up. And Japan being the tech place that it is, they really lean into it. It's amazing, some of the illumination lights. I haven't seen too many this year, but my favorite place, the best Christmas market in Tokyo, was Maronouchi, actually, because it seems more authentic than the fake German Christmas market that they have set up in like a pile of, in a sand parking lot. You know, I didn't really dig that too much. Signal's bad. I'm not getting any of this. I might have to upload this later, but we'll just keep it going here. So the illuminations are pretty good, and they draw a lot of crowds. There's a lot of food traditions, as I told you about the Christmas cake I showed you just over there. It's pretty interesting what they've done with that. I'll come out in the middle here. The Christmas cake is always a disappointment to me. It's got no body to it. It's just kind of a weak whipped cream and strawberry cake. It's like that one from Revenge of the Nerds, you know, where they just put whipped cream on there and they're licking it up and they got a kiss with their whipped cream. I don't remember, but it was like, it's kind of a disappointment. I like the heavy white vanilla butter sugar cake, but you don't get that here. And Kentucky Fried Chicken is the big tradition here. I went onto the website, so you don't have to, and just report on what the Christmas dinner looks like. Every year they have it on. If you didn't make your reservation in advance, I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably sold out, but apparently you can go and get it right now without the reservation, just before the chaos starts in about 2 hours. So let's look at this. This is what's in their original bucket. You get a stick of chicken, a lot of deep fried chicken. The roast chicken, which is, I guess they call it barbecue chicken, is the big deal here. So you get one of those. It's called the pate barrel. And I saw a guy pick one up. In fact, there's a lady right there who just picked one up. They also have another package with these two biscuits here, and this kind of looks like a lasagna. Yeah, a white tiramisu. Hey now, and a couple of chicken tenders. The kids are gonna love that. Of course, the original chicken, which is pretty darn good. I think you get some paper plates with Christmas in there. It's called the Party Barrel Variety for 4,980 yen, which is about $35. This one is the original chicken. Oh, no reservations anymore? I guess you can get it in the afternoon for certain ones here. Like these, the party barrels might require reservations. I'm not sure. It changes every year based on demand. But I think demand has gone down because everywhere's got options. And I'm going to show you why in a second. This is freaking awesome. Okay, this is the Christmas pack. It's called 2,580 yen. That's about, I don't know, $18, $17. And it just gets, the packs get smaller and smaller. Because let's be honest, you might be a single guy all alone in your apartment with a 100 yen tree from the Daiso. You want a little chicken, okay? You don't need that big party barrel. Get a little Haagen-Dazs in there, some strawberry Haagen-Dazs, which I got at the convenience stores. Here's the combo pack for you. Perfect. 2,000 yen, or about, what is that, $14 or so? Boom. There's pack C. I guess these are the packs that you can get right now. And I'll turn it around. There's premium. Look at that barbecue chicken. That looks pretty good. And then the roast leg. Roast leg is the big deal here. And look, they put some stuff inside there. That looks good. KFC, I love the innovation. Keep it up here. That's about $10 for that thing right there. It's a lot for fast food. And the boxes just go like here. So that's kind of the idea here. Now, I'm going to show you where we really are with this Christmas stuff. Across the street is a Family Mart. And I got to give them credit. Lawson's doesn't have any roast chicken. But Family Mart does. and I went inside there, and or one of them nearby, and I want to show you what I found in here. They are on the ball, and this is why you don't need KFC anymore. The competition for this market has just gone, it's insane. Look at that, all these pretty girls with their chicken. Deep fried chicken. Family Chicky or convenience store chicken is really famous from Family Mart. And you can see they've got little Christmas cakes in here, much more affordable. I don't know if they're any healthier, but you can see you got a lot of varieties. They even have boxed cake in the convenience store because they know you're gonna pick it up at the last minute. They got you covered. The convenience in the convenience store is convenient, very much so. That was about $15 for that full cake. And then they had this. This is they got the Family Chicky, of course, over there, but the roast chicken looks so good and it's so affordable. So I'm gonna say, like, this actually looks better than the Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I you know, I'm just gonna say it. I think maybe KFC's reign on chicken is over for the holidays. Family Mart's got some pretty amazing stuff here. I'm even tempted to go in there and pick up a leg. But I'm making Christmas dinner. So, I mean, I don't know. Tell me about if you live here in Japan, tell me about your Christmas experience in the country. What did you do if you were an expat here, working as an English teacher or doing your job here? How did you spend the holidays? Did you go out to eat? What's the best thing that you could do? Love to hear from you. So over the years, Christmas for me has been a romantic time. Kanai and I think we've been out a couple of times over the years, but when we were dating on Christmas, but the love hotels booked. Like, you get there early for the spending the night there. A lot of people will get a bucket. The perfect date. It depends how long you've been dating, I guess. Get a bucket of chicken, take it to the love hotel, do karaoke and Sony PlayStation and jacuzzi all night long, among other things. That's what people do. It's a romantic, and I said it was, you know, that word, you know, doing the mambo, mes Eve, is a real word that I've heard my Japanese friends say, you know, what are you doing on this Eve? I'm like, well, I guess what you just said kind of makes it pretty specific. So yeah, that's Christmas in Japan. The other thing, I think there's no real religious observance in here. It is all basically shopping. It's good for the economy. Giving to others is always good. Cake and chicken and weird traditions like this. I think they came from Holland because of the Netherlands that had a big influence through Dejima, which is in Nagasaki through the Edo period, and during the Meiji Restoration, and during World War II, Germany brought in the cake, I believe, as well as some of the other traditions. So it might be very much influenced on Holland and Germany. And we also have the illuminations because of romance, and we have, you know, that's about it, you know? But I'm seeing it, and it's in the marketing, and you can kind of feel it a little bit. But yeah, it's bah humbug for me. Anytime I gotta say Christmas here, I just don't feel it. So I gotta make some cinnamon rolls. I gotta do my very best. You can't buy them here the same way you can do it in a supermarket, but you gotta try your best. I make my own stuffing now. I saw that it's really easy to, the stovetop is just, it's not for me. But you can make your own homemade stuffing, which is pretty good. You cut open some Italian sausages, which I got at National Azabu Supermarket recently. Oh my gosh! So we're gonna have some food, and as soon as this live stream's done, I go right to wrapping presents and cooking. And Leo, well, we'll try to show you. It'll be Christmas Eve for you in the East Coast of the U.S., but we'll try to show you what Christmas morning's like for us, because a lot of you were there when Leo was born, and you know, we love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support over the years. Christmas time, he was born in March, but Christmas time, his first Christmas, we also, you know, felt very connected with the community, you guys watching. So yeah, Leo's a part of our big extended family. Just like you guys are part of our big extended family. I should say it like that. Leo's not a part of your family, although he's part of the extended family, perhaps. We got a lot of uncles and aunts out there and cousins. So thank you guys over the years. That's all I got for you on this. Do you guys have any questions about it? I like stovetop, maybe not for the family. Yeah, stovetop's pretty, but you know what, Saya? I've found all you gotta do is get a baguette and some chicken broth. And you can make some pretty and it's so good. It's so good. Juicy, oh my goodness, and some eggs. And I was shocked at how easy it was to make the stuffing. Stovetop though is so convenient though, but they put in like caramel coloring and stuff in there, and I get this chemical aftertaste. But if you can get some thyme and sage and rosemary, and you can make some pretty good stuffing, just bake it for an hour. I was really impressed with. Do I still have the picture here? I was really impressed with the meal that I made. But the thing is here, in Japan, you have to kind of innovate. I remember like a Domino's pizza. They had Domino's in 1998, or they had a Pizza La, and it cost like it felt like $50 to me for the Domino's pizza. So I had to learn how to get the yeast and the flour and make my own pizza to save money. And I gotta be honest with you, that was a lot of fun. Sorry, I might have been tossed off that live stream. It says that I got back on. I don't know what happened. I guess I pushed the wrong button. Anyways, yeah, you know, living in Japan 25 years ago, we did not have a lot of the options that we do now today. You could go to Costco, you could go to IKEA, and you can get stuff for Christmas. You could go to Family Mart, you can go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. We had that back then, but the options were very limited. Now, there's so many places that are offering Christmas dinner, Christmas meal, Christmas cake. You used to have to make a reservation like in the beginning of December. Now you can just go on the street and pick it up. I talked to the girls over there wearing the Christmas hats. You could just go and pick up a Christmas cake. You used to have to make a reservation for it. So everybody's getting in on it, which is great. And it's still not Christmas to me. So, you know, back then, 25 years ago, I had to innovate. I had to go and my family would send me stovetop stuffing because I didn't know how to make stuffing. We didn't have YouTube. We didn't really have the internet. I had to go to a cafe, pay 1,500 yen for a drink, and sit at a computer with maybe 8 kilobyte modems and try to get information. So it was mostly my emails. But now I can go push a button and get a recipe off of YouTube. It's crazy. Didn't have that back then. So you were stuck with the skills that you had or whatever cookbook that your mom sent you. So there you go. There you go. Kentucky Fried Chicken in the background. Chicken for everybody. Yeah, you know, you got to be on location for all of this. National Azabu in Hiro is a really great place for a holiday. So if you're an expat living in Japan at all, National Azabu is a place that I've been to for the last 25 years. I would go in there and I'd be able to get stuff that I couldn't get in any other place. They're magicians at that place. Somehow National Azabu can go in and get eggnog from Portland, Oregon, from a farm there. Organic eggnog in cartons, not the canned stuff. Incredible. It was $7 for a carton of it. It was a 1 liter carton. Amazing. I don't know what they do, but I was talking with the former CEO of a National Azabu. He now works there. They put him to pasture. Nicest guy. We talked for about 10 minutes. And yeah, I would love to go and try to promote National Azabu. It's a family-run. It was a family-run supermarket. It has humble beginnings here in Japan and in Tokyo to serve the expat community, and it's a great place. Jared's here. Aloha. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, John, Kanai, and Leo. Small gift. Thank you. Kentucky Premium Roast Leg looks good. Now I know what to buy with that, Jared. some macadamia nut chocolates and some roast chicken. You got it, brother. I'll take a picture and share it with you what we get for dinner tonight. I was looking for a picture of my stuffing before the live stream got cut off. Southern Comfort makes amazing eggnog. I would not argue with that. No alcohol in our eggnog this year, though. We don't want... It might get Leo to go to bed early. It might get Leo to go to bed early for sure. Yeah. It's a fascinating thing to see... this. I was at Kentucky Fried Chicken. I brought another live stream to you during those years when no tourists could come here. I went to the one in Ueno, and I'm skipping ahead here, and you could see, you know, they had a line ready, and they were prepared for a massive amount of people who came during that time. because you couldn't go out as much. But now, you know, since it's amazing, in the last 5 years, we have places like Family Mart. We have places like all the supermarkets. But I've always gotten my chicken like maybe 2 or 3 times here when I first came to Japan, because we didn't know what else to do. Every supermarket in Japan is stacked up with legs of chicken. It looks like this. Legs of chicken. I'm serious. It is really, really just the whole, where you usually get bentos at the supermarket. Right now, on Christmas Eve, if you go there, it is all just legs of chicken. Look at that. Big, juicy, massive, mega legs. And that's what you get here. So you don't have to, I just paused it there. You don't have to, and they even come with those little chef hats. So you don't have to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken to get your chicken. Although, they make some pretty good chicken. I gotta hand it to Kentucky Fried Chicken, those original spices. I don't know what's in there, but it is pretty good. I don't know why leg. I guess it's the image. Maybe from Spirited Away, Sento Chihiro. I don't know exactly why, but the point is, legs of chicken are imported from Thailand and maybe other places every year at this time. If it says Thai, because they can't get enough of them from Miyazaki, and somehow Thailand can grow them massive sized. Don't ask. It's Christmas, don't ask. All right, everybody. There you go. Get your fix. Tomorrow, this sign will be down, and there'll be Japan will turn now its attention to its real holiday at the end of the year, which is Shogatsu. And yeah, I gotta go wrap the presents and make some food. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I love that we can do this. I know, chicken from Thailand is pretty crazy, right? I love that we could do this every year, learn a little bit about the traditions. You will see things like this, like little Christmas trees all over the place. You'll see like a little accents to it. You'll hear Christmas music at the senbei store, but that's about the extent of it. There's no like services at the shrines or temples, nothing like that. It's pretty basic stuff. Here's my bicycle. All right, everybody, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. All of the holidays. May you be blessed and your family have much success and love in the coming year. And for the next 7 days, as we turn to the New Year's, I'll do my very best to take you around and share with you some of the differences and highlights of Japanese culture at this time of year, which is head-scratchingly amazing and fun and cool, and also a little odd. That's Japan in a nutshell. Mata ne.